Players who instantly got better after leaving their club. Back in 2016, Serge Gnabry was just another young player struggling to make it at Arsenal. He had joined the club as a teenager from Germany and showed a lot of promise, but for some reason, he just could not break into the starting lineup. Even when he was loaned out to West Brom, things did not get any better. In fact, Tony Pulis, the manager at the time, said Serge was not good enough to play for his team. But as time went on, this statement would turn into one of the wildest things ever said in football history. You see, after that tough season, Gnabry decided he needed a fresh start. He left Arsenal and signed with Werder Bremen back in Germany. Most people thought he was just another player who could not cut it in the Premier League. But right away at Bremen, Serge started to show everyone what he was really capable of. He scored 11 goals in his first Bundesliga season, which was more than he'd ever scored in England. This was already solid, but the real crazy stuff came after just one season at Bremen. The thing is, Bayern Munich, the biggest club in Germany, noticed how good he had become, so they signed him almost immediately, and at first, people wondered if he could actually play for such a big team, or if he would just sit on the bench again, but Serge would go on to prove everyone who doubted him earlier wrong. He worked hard, kept improving, and soon became one of Bayern's most important players. But his rise didn't just stop there. As it turns out, Serge Gnabry became a superstar at Bayern. He scored goals in the Champions League, helped Bayern win the Bundesliga, and even played a huge part in Bayern's famous treble-winning season. And being true to his Arsenal roots, he even scored 4 goals in one game against Tottenham. And people could not believe this was the same guy who was called not good enough at a club like West Brom, who currently sit at 9th place in the second tier of English football.